The market continues to chop as we await more catalysts. Can we finally break out of the range? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the market pulling back toward the 4133 area in a wave 4, and it basically did just that, chopping sideways to down and holding that area, but not really going anywhere. We do have some major catalysts coming up with CPI, PPI, and the debt ceiling talks that will move the market. The question is, will they break the range? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, with these major catalysts, we know that the tone of the news, meaning negative goes down and positive goes up, is a falsehood, but we do know that the news is a catalyst and will move the market. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. All right, guys, so here we are on the 1 hour futures chart, and you can see they moved it down a little bit toward that 4133 area, held it, and then kind of just chopped here for the rest of the day. Largely awaiting CPI tomorrow morning, or this morning as you're watching this, I guess. And then we would look for a move from here. Now, if they're going to hold this wave 4 low, we would look for CPI to push up in wave 5 to complete this A wave of a diagonal, okay, toward the 4175 to 4190 area. Then we'd look for a quick pullback, okay, which would be the B wave of this diagonal. And then we'd look for C up, and the C wave should target the 4275 to 4313 area up here at the top, and that should be the breakout for the bulls and what we're looking for to break this range if that's going to happen tomorrow. It could be that we get kind of the move up and start the move down in B, and then PPI gives us the rest of the move down and then up. I'm not saying the market will do all of this tomorrow. I'm saying that would be the bullish path and what we'd be looking for over the next few days as we have these catalysts, CPI, PPI, and the debt ceiling talks playing out. We should, if you're going to be bullish, you should be looking for a move back up toward this high, a pullback that holds support, and then a breakout that would go toward the 4300 plus area. From a bearish perspective, you still kind of want to see one more high because this does look like a three-wave move up, and on top of that, you'd expect a C wave down. And if you're very bearish, you might expect a wave 3 down. In either case, you would expect an impulsive move to the downside, and this is just not an impulsive move. There's way too much overlap. It's very much corrective. And so we would not expect this to come down directly and break this low. We would expect it to hold support. So it is possible that the A wave is done and you get a B and C up, but both the bears and the bulls would like to see another high. The bulls because it should take them up high enough to set up that ABC higher, and the bears because they want to make a high to get an impulsive move to the downside going. So the bears should be looking for a move up if they're really going to try to take this down to 39.50 or lower, and then they would look for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get them started to the downside, then a wave 2, 3, 4, and 5 of C all the way down toward 39.50, which should be the next support area in the E wave of the triangle we've talked about for several weeks now, or potentially, if that doesn't hold, the 3800 area, which becomes a very big inflection point for the future of the market. So that's what we would expect on the ES, one of those two deals where we get a spike higher and then a move lower for the bears, or for the bulls, a spike a little higher than that, and then a pullback that holds support and then a breakout. Over on the NASDAQ, as we've talked about for a while now, the NASDAQ has been playing by the rules. It has a very bullish posture here. It does look like we have a 1-2-1-2 setup where this is wave 5 of 1 up. So we complete big wave 1, then we get a wave 2 down, then we get a wave 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and as long as we're above this low right here, we would expect this to play out to the upside. And then a wave 3 of 3 starting up, which does usually come up to just about the pivot area, which is where we are. You see some rejection here. You'll see a little push higher, rejection, this kind of thing, which would coincide with the ES getting a push higher and then a pullback if it's also going to be bullish. And then you would look for the pullback or the breakout from there. Now, if they're unable to break through this pivot at 13,453, that would signify that they would look for a move down. And that move down should take us down in a flat here overall, where you get an A, B, C, and you get a running flat because the B wave came up to just about equal to here, and the C wave usually equals the A wave, which would put us about even here. If they do break this low, running flats can get deeper than this. We can see them break down. We would look for the 12,500 area to hold after that for a deeper wave 2 on the NASDAQ. Guys, if you love the information I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it will take you right over to the web page. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there, make sure you love it, and become part of the trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. We just started our training material, and our first course is Elliott Wave for Beginners. You can see all the videos here that we have, and it's Elliott Wave the way I teach and use it, and it does come with both memberships. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are interested in day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures the trade that's so unique. Something you kind of have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Key takeaways for today, we have some catalysts coming up. We're going to see if the bulls can hold and push higher here up toward 41.75 to 90 and then get a low. And then that pullback should tell the story. If it's corrective, we would look higher in wave C. If it is impulsive, we would look lower to 39.50. Over on the NASDAQ, same type of deal. The NASDAQ has been in a bullish posture for a while. We're looking for it to break through 13,453 to signify the move up toward the 13,700 area. But if they do fail, we would look for a running flat back down toward the 12,800 area and look for that to hold support. Guys, that is your market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.